Hello, classy people. Wayne Bolden. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Thanks so much for asking. Of course, we ask that you turn your closed captions on, and I'm so glad you were able to join us today. Remember, this is a big weekend over there at Keeneland. It is opening weekend over there at Keeneland, and of course, our tip sheets will be available for any track in North America. So, by all means, just please email me at speedking24@yahoo.com. Speedking24@yahoo.com. Well, we're looking at the great stake races over at Keeneland. Win and you're in. And race number 9. Again, a full field of 14 over there. It is the Breeders' Futurity, grade number 1. And of course, it's the babies, and they're baby. You know these babies are derby dreaming for sure. The Claiborne Breeders' Futurity, a mile and 16, $600,000. That's nothing to sneeze at. Let's take a look at the 2-year-old babies in our top pick. I'm going to say right now, I looked at this entire card, and it looks like Kenny McPeek could have a very nice day over there, y'all. So keep an eye on Mr. McPeek. Looks like he's loaded on Saturday across the board. And in this race, our top pick is going to be a Kenny McPeek horse. The number 1 horse, Frosted Departure. Well, the Frosted Departure, the number 1, is 10-1 on the morning line, 2 wins from 4 starts. That's really good. This colt is by Frosted, on the back end by More Than Ready. I already told you that McPeek is doing the conditioning, right? And of course, Brian Hernandez Jr. is in the yards. Well, listen to this. This horse won a beautiful allowance race on September 16th at Churchill Downs, went gate to wire and earned a beautiful speed figure. That was some 22 days ago. Back a little soon for me, but I'm willing to get this horse an opportunity. Stretching out from 7 furlongs to a mile. Back a little soon for me in 22 days? Well, maybe not so much, but he is on the rail and he should save a bunch of ground. I just don't know how I can't like Frosted Departure. The number 1 horse to me is going to be our top pick for sure. And you know, I have to look far for our 3rd pick. The number 3 horse. It is another Kenny McPeek horse. I think he's just loaded for bear on Saturday at Keeneland. Hone, right? Hone, the number 3 is 12-1. So Kenny McPeek's horse, the number 1 is 10-1, and the number 3 horse is 12-1. Hone. Listen to this baby by Sharp Azteca. By the way, do you know who's by Sharp Azteca as well? That's right, Tyler's Tribe, the undefeated Tyler's Tribe out there at Prairie Meadows. He's Breeder Cup bound as well. But the number 3 horse, Home by Sharp Azteca, 1 win from 2 starts, 1 second. 3 Chimneys own this one. McPeek is doing the training, and you got Leparoux in the yards. Well, this here guy almost won a grade 3 race on September 17th at Churchill, but he was real green coming down the lane. You can see it. He was 54-1 that day. Ran second behind the talented Curly Jack. And I think if they straighten this horse out, and this horse has an opportunity to learn from that race, that Home may be very tough in this spot to handle coming down the lane. You won't see him until late, but he'll be picking it up and he'll be laying it down. I like both of Kenny McPeek's horses in here, the 1 and the number 3 for sure. And our 3rd pick here, well, I mean, I don't like the favorite in here, but I do like the number 2 horse, right? Loggins. Loggins earned a beautiful speed figure, and I think this is the speed in the race. Loggins has 1 start with 1 win, and he's the son of Ghost Zappa. What more do you want? On the back end by Blaine, right? He's trained by who? Brad Cox and all his merry horses. Hey, Loggins is a merry horse. He's a big head Brad Cox horses. And of course, Flo is in the arms. Now, you better take a look at this Ghost Zapper son for sure. You know how I feel about Ghost Zapper. Well, the horse won in maiden race on the September 17th at Churchill. Darn near gate to wire, won the race by 8 lengths and earned a beautiful speed figure. So how much more then will this horse improve his 2nd race off of that race? Back in 21 days, okay, that's a little bit like Frosted, but that's okay. 4-1 on the morning line. He is the son of Ghost Zapper. And of course, we all know that Spendthrift owns this horse for sure. It's not a my race horse, but the number 2 Loggins, I think this horse deserves to have his name mentioned. And if we were to round out our superfecta in this race, it would surely be with Instant Coffee. How could I, the coffee man, not like the number 5 Instant Coffee at 5-1? One start, one win by Bolt the Aura. It's Brad, y'all. That's right. He's a merry horse, the number 5, right? So Brad has 2 in here. The number 2 Login for sure, that baby, and the number 5 Instant Coffee. Well, this horse broke his maiden on September 3rd at Saratoga. Did it nicely behind horses at 7 furlongs. Now stretching out to a mile and 16. I think that should serve him fairly well. So we like Instant Coffee to round out our superfecta in this spot. So in this year's Cowborn Breeders' Futurity, 2-year-old babies. That's right, win and you're in the 2-year-old race. And guess what? All of these babies are Derby dreaming. Our top pick is going to be Kenny McPeek horse from the Rel. We just think Frosted Departure is just ready and sitting on a beautiful race coming off that allowance race. And the number 3 is the other Kenny McPeek, right home. We like both of McPeeks in here. So for us, it's 1, 3, 2, 5 in that order. We'll keep both of McPeek's horses on top and run them down with the 2 and the 5 and maybe a couple others if we can find. But for us, it's 1, 3, 2, 5 for sure in here. We like both of those in this order. We like McPeek for sure in the Futurity. Stay classy, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. It's a very, very tough race, but it's a great, great betting race for all of us who love to wager on a quality horses in a quality field. Kingland really knows how to put it together. Thanks so much. Let's see if we can get McPeek. 1, 3, 2, like that. That's what we like. We'll talk to you real soon. Stay classy in all that you do, y'all.